Good morning, precious people. Here we are together. It's another fresh day. I'm so thankful for your irreplaceable light and the wisdom and experience that only you, can bring into this world. Today's a gift filled with possibility. Just think of all the possibilities that could happen today. Anything can happen. So let's open this gift of this day with kindness and curiosity. Remember, we're all still growing and learning, so grab your nearest drink and let's check in. My daughter's dog is here with me today, and every time I lift my coffee up to drink it, he gets up from where he's laying down and he comes and he waits. He loves coffee, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe he thinks I'm eating something. It's just so cute how he'll get up. He's like, oh, it's coffee time? Well, maybe he just hears the spoon, I think. Let me see. He walked away again. Sorry, he just looked back. Let me clean my... I just spit all over my computer. Here, let me pause this. Okay, that was insane. I was just watching him as I took my drink, and as soon as he heard, like maybe this sip or something, he whips his head back around. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, and it's so funny, when I was just cleaning my computer just now, my touchpad stopped working. And I'm like, did I just ruin my computer? I spit all over it. Oh, okay. Let's do our check-in. I might need that check-in real quick. Okay, you ready? Let's take a deep breath in. And out. I actually feel good today. I remember yesterday I was holding something, something was like stuck energy in me. Oh, I just found some more past my computer. I'll have to check the floor over here real quick. No, if I got it, it's splattered, in a way I can't see it. Okay. I'm gonna keep finding this coffee everywhere. Oh my gosh, he's so silly. Yesterday, yeah, I had some stuck energy, and it was all this looming stuff I needed to do. I don't think I got any of it done. No, I did get my volunteer work done. But today I really need to take care of submitting the warranty for my windows. And there was something else. Oh, I'm going to start cleaning the grout in the master bathroom first. That's my priority today. Those two things. Windows, bathroom. And I have to do the windows because in the afternoons now, it's thunderstorming every afternoon. It's going to be that way for a while. Just Florida weather. Certain times of year, like we just went through a super dry spell, and just a few days ago we started having rainstorms, and it's going to be daily for a little while. If I remember correctly, I've only been here a few years. I have a topic to talk about today, and it is something that you have within you that is a superpower, and it's something you can develop. It is problem solving. And you may not know it, but you have some of this already inside of you. Some people are just better problem solvers than others. Probably even identifying a problem is the first step. That some people don't have that ability, I guess. My husband, we were talking about something yesterday where when I come up against something or something that's inconvenient in my environment, or Like, oh, this blanket is smelly. I'm like, okay, I'm throwing it in the laundry and I'm going to wash it. Well, if he has a smelly blanket, he's like, well, let me turn it around. Or he can just tolerate it or something. That's just an example. That's not what happened yesterday. But yeah, when I see something or something's out of place or there's crumbs on the counter, I'm like, fix, 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 fix. Or that's just tidiness, I guess. But in my mind, I'm like, that's solving a problem. But it's like a creaky hinge on a door, or like if I trip over something while I'm trying to walk back and forth between the couch and the kitchen, I'm like, okay, I'm going to move that thing. Where my husband has a higher level of maybe tolerance, so he doesn't see those things as a problem, and his life is just more inconvenient. I guess one thing I can say is an actual real life example of this is he likes peanut butter and honey. So we keep them in the cabinet, and you know, I got to where I'm like, okay, I don't like the sticky of the honey in the cabinet. The always wiping the cabinet is getting sticky in the bottom of it where this honey sits. So I'll put a paper plate in there. Now that's where the honey sits. You can get the honey in and out, and you don't have to worry about wiping down the outside of the bottle or whatever. I'll take a paper plate and I'll cut it down to just a little bit bigger than the bottom, so it doesn't have a big lip and it's taking up a bunch of space in the cabinet. It's just, we have this big bottle that's like a square like this, and so I make the paper plate just a little bit bigger. So then, and even when it gets stuck to the bottom of the the little paper plate gets stuck to the bottom of the honey bottle, it's like, that's fine. That's fine. At least it's not getting honey inside the cabinet. And then there was a time when there was always like these peanut butter spoons in the dishwasher. Like peanut butter on a spoon, it gets licked off, but there's still peanut butter on the spoon. It's not completely gone. It'll go through a whole wash cycle. Still have peanut butter on the spoon. I'm rewashing these spoons over and over. So I'm like, I have an idea. Problem solved. I put plastic spoons, a little jar of plastic spoons right next to the peanut butter in the cabinet. So I never have to wash peanut butter spoons. So for me, like when I come up on an irritation or like a problem in that way, I'm like, okay, let me think. How can I fix that? Let me get into what I typed up here. It's a master skill. If your life is a vehicle, problem solving is the engine. So we're going to discuss why most people panic when things go wrong, and how you can train your brain to see a crisis as just a set of variables waiting for a solution. We'll look at the hacker mindset again that I talked about last week, but this time we're applying it to your everyday life. Most people don't have problems. They have a lack of process. So today it's going to be how to stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being your own solution architect. So we've all been there. The car won't start. The daycare's closed. The bill arrives. That's double the amount that you thought it was going to be. For many, that triggers like this freeze response, and your brain shuts down and goes into like, why me? Why not today? This is the last thing. But today we're talking about this master skill, problem solving. It's not just a gift that you're born with. Not everyone's born with this gift. It's a muscle you can build. So if you can solve problems, you'll be better. Oh, you'll never be without a job is the thing. You will be highly sought after. And you'll never be truly stuck. Like, I don't know if you've ever had this like, stuck feeling. But if you can solve a problem, get past whatever that stuck feeling is, it'll be like a circuit breaker. Let's see. Here's the secret. AI is great at following patterns. When I'm talking about like the workplace and AI taking jobs away from people, AI is great at following patterns, but it's terrible at solving messy human problems. A recent study by the World Economic Forum ranks complex solving problem as the #1 most valuable skill for 2026. While everyone else is worried about a robot taking their job, the problem solvers are the ones building the future. And you can also use this problem solving to break like family generational issues that you're having. I truly believe that you can be a cycle breaker if you're a problem solver. How do the world's best thinkers solve problems? They use first principles thinking. Instead of saying, this is how we've always done it, which is how you stay stuck in those generational cycles, you break the problem down to its most basic truth. You are facing, like, say you're facing a financial crisis, and you just are looking at the debt. But how to break out of that? You're looking at the flow of money, energy, and resources. You strip away the emotion. That's how I recommend you doing for the stock market. This moves you from the external locus of control to this internal locus where you have like 3 levers I can pull right now. This is the ultimate form of personal responsibility. I do believe in faith. I believe that God guides our decisions, especially if you're prayerful. You can pray for guidance in pulling those levers. When you have that problem-solving mindset, you're like, doom, doom, doom. But like I said, you can do that in a prayerful way, especially as a believer. I pray about everything, all my decisions. Pray for guidance and inspiration. As a Gen Xer, we were the MacGyver generation. I loved MacGyver. We didn't have YouTube tutorials and to show us how to fix that leaky pipe or a Nintendo cartridge. If you remember, there was no YouTube video. If your Nintendo stopped working, you just blow in it, right? So we grew up in a world of make it work or go without. That's the grit. That is exactly what's missing in this world of like submit a help ticket. Oh, I need help. I need help. I'm helpless. Like that feeling of helplessness where you can't solve a problem really limits you. I wouldn't say a handicap, but it retards your ability to get out of the situation. Like, have you ever watched those unboxing videos? People will watch a 20-minute video on how to open a box, but they won't spend 5 minutes looking at a schematic of their own dishwasher. So we need to go back to that, like take the back off the machine kind of curiosity, problem solving. I do love YouTube tutorials on how to do something, how to work my phone. Like, I was running out of space on my phone, so I Googled, or looked up on YouTube, well, both. Like, how do I make more space in my phone? And it said, go to this setting, do this, look at that, and it'll give you what's taking up the most space in your phone. You can, cache out your app. Like your apps are keeping a cache of things on your phone, and you can shut down certain apps, clear the cache. So, let's see. Your life is a series of puzzles. When you stop seeing a problem as an insult from the universe and you start seeing it as a challenge to your creativity, everything changes. You become the person people look to in a crisis. You become a leader. Tomorrow, we'll take these skills and apply them to the neighborhood as we talk about becoming a community architect. Until then, go find one thing that's broken in your life and use logic instead of emotion to fix it. So, I wanted to give you some places you can go online to kind of develop your problem-solving skills. So, I don't know, I really believe it is a skill that can change your life, problem solving. Instead of reacting, you can architect what's happening around you. It's so funny because I had somebody give me a Bible verse last night at church, or yesterday morning. I don't have it with me, but it was pretty much like, put your faith in God, not in man. And I'm like, absolutely, my faith is in God. But the thing is, God has given us these abilities and the ability to learn. And the Lord helps those that show up, that do the work, who, help themselves. I don't believe God wants us in this mindset of, oh, I'm not going to try to do anything. I'm not going to worry about it because God's going to take care of it. No, He wants us to be good stewards of what's given to us. And that includes continuing to learn, especially things like this, problem solving. So there's a platform. It's called brilliant.org. This platform specializes in active learning. They don't just give you facts, they give you interactive puzzles in logic, math, and computer science to build your thinking muscles. So it's called brilliant.org. There's something called Mind Tools. It's an incredible library of resources specifically for decision making and problem solving techniques such as root cause analysis, RCA. I don't know if you've ever heard that. My husband uses it a lot. When they've lost a sale or a computer system goes down, they have to do a root cause analysis. What's the cause of this problem? That's wonderful. First, identify the problem, find the root cause of that problem, and architect your solutions. There's something also called the 5 Whys. And over on Mind Tools, their newsletter is a masterclass in professional logic. Just get on there, click around, look at what you can. Have you heard the Khan Academy? I've heard of Khan Academy. Being a homeschooling parent, there's all different resources homeschoolers use. Khan Academy is one of them. They have a critical thinking unit that's completely free. They have a specific course on navigating information and logic and critical thinking that helps you break down complex arguments and problems into manageable parts. So, there's my 3 tools that I'm giving you today to poke around on. Put a timer on your phone for a certain time each day that you know you're not picking your kids up from school, or you're trying to get dinner on the table, or that's when I go pick that person up from their job every day, or I have Bible study at 10 on this day each week. Schedule this alarm in your phone every day and spend a half hour, commit to a half hour of online learning or watching tutorials or something. Do something good for yourself every single day. Just focus on that time that you can put yourself first. I know a lot of moms, wives, women, even men, fathers, they put everyone else first in their life, which is the right thing to do. But if you want to grow, if you identify an issue you want to correct or solve, look for those resources. Yeah, poke around. Give yourself a half hour each day just to learn something. All right. So, if anything I said sparked a thought, please leave a message, leave a comment. like and subscribe. So every single day is a chance to learn and grow and become more of the wonderful person you are. The world is better with your light in it. So I hope to see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great Monday, and I hope to get my floor scrubbed and my windows submitted. Okay, bye. You're the Lord's precious ones. Bye.